Man shot and motorcycle stolen in Papine. The St. Andrews Central Police are investigating the shooting and robbery of a motorcyclist in Papine on Monday night. Reports are that about 10:30 p.m., a 24-year-old man from Greater Portmore, St. Catherine, was riding his motorcycle in the area when he was attacked by unknown assailants who robbed him of the bike and shot him during the incident. He was assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital where he was admitted. Holness urges Jamaica Labour Party candidates to uphold high standards following Warmington's expletive remarks. Jamaica Labour Party JLP leader Dr. Andrew Holness has reminded candidates and representatives that their conduct must reflect the high standards as they carry the party's message on various platforms across the country. In a letter sent on Tuesday, Holness told the candidates and party representatives that they have a duty to the people, the law, and more of the nation to conduct themselves with regard of the high standards. Conduct and statements which suggest or promote discrimination, violence, racism, objectification, or any form of vulgarity must not be part of our platform. Such conduct is not who we are or inspired to be as a people and a political organization, stated Holness. The letter came amid backlash being faced by a Member of Parliament for Southwest St. Catherine, Edward Warmington, for the use of expletives on a JLP platform in Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland on Sunday. Warmington urged Labourites in the Westmoreland Central to shut their eye and vote for Andrew if they dislike their Member of Parliament, George Wright. Don't stay home, put the X beside the expletive Reddit bell. His remarks drew condemnation, with the People's National Party General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell calling for the police to arrest and charge Warmington for his use of expletives on the JLP platform. According to Campbell, who was speaking at the PNP's Form Divisional Conference, also in Westmoreland on Sunday, the police should take the same approach against Warmington as they do against dancehall artists who use expletives on stage. In recent times, several Jamaican artists, especially dancehall stars, who have used expletives while performing on stage, have been arrested and charged and taken before the court, where they have been fined. The following day, Warmington issued a statement in which he apologized, calling his remarks inappropriate and offensive. I recognize that my comments on the platform were inappropriate and I regret offering anyone with the comments I made. So I withdraw the comments and apologized. In his letter to JLP candidates and representatives today, Holness said they must adhere to the high standards when they go out about representing the party. We are the party of equal rights and justice. All who are prepared to abide by our standards are welcome. We are the party of steady progress and shared prosperity. Our conduct must reflect our values, reinforce our achievements, and exemplify our vision. There must be no distraction from our message as we ask Jamaicans to consider our achievements and choose our demonstrated capabilities to take on intractable problems and successfully execute ambitious programs to transform Jamaica. Holness said in the coming days, the party secretariat will be in direct contact with candidates and representatives to review the party's operational standards for candidates and other representatives and reaffirm their compliance and discipline adherence. By our conduct, let us show we are the best choice for Jamaica. Government open to exploring expressions of interest from all parties desirous of acquiring new electricity license. The government says it is open to exploring expressions of interest from all parties who may be desirous of acquiring the new electricity license, including the current license. Energy Minister Darrell Valls announced that he notified the Jamaica Public Service JPS that the government will not be moving forward with the current terms of the existing license, which expires on July 8, 2027. He explained that the formal notice given to the power company will allow the government 24 months to implement holistic change. Mr. Voss indicated that potential investors must know that the terms of the new arrangement should be consistent with the government's objective of securing more affordable electricity for Jamaicans.
The formal notice given to JPS will give the government the remaining 2 years of the existing JPS concession to implement holistic changes through the development of a long-term plan to create a modern and efficient electrical power system which is more dependable and creates a sustainable pathway towards lower electricity prices for Jamaica households and businesses alike. Even as we are determined to negotiate a more reasonable licensing arrangement, an agreement which serves our country well, the government of Jamaica is open to exploring expression of interest from all parties. The terms of any such new arrangement must be consistent with the government's primary objective of reducing the country's energy bill and securing more reasonable and affordable electricity costs for Jamaica. The current license holders are well aware of the government's intention to negotiate new terms which are consistent with the vision of the government for a reformed energy sector.
PNP St. James West Central caretaker pays for poster space. The ongoing political poster issue in St. James took another twist early Tuesday, with the St. James Municipal Corporation and the People's National Party caretaker for St. James Central, Dr. Andre Horton, locking horns. Horton was accused by the corporation of placing a poster on their revenue board in the areas of Pine River and Long Hill, resulting in the aspirant legislator paying the corporation a sum for the posters. According to reports on Monday, a message was conveyed to Horton about the poster being in the revenue-generating space. According to the chairman of the Commercial Services Committee, Councillor Otto Lynch, Horton and his lawyers were advised that they need to remove the posters by 9 a.m. on Tuesday. "We've identified a breach pertaining to the matter that is before the court with the individual," Lynch said in a statement. The alleged breach that Lynch has referred to falls under a ruling handed down in the Supreme Court as part of an injunction granted to Horton and other members of the People's National Party, Senator Janice Allen and Alan Bernard. The three had challenged the legitimacy of the corporation's ability to remove political signs belonging to them. Part of Provision 6 of the ruling reads that signs are not to be attached to revenue-earning boards unless relevant fees have been paid. Using this, the corporation took the relevant steps to secure their space, and with reports that this was not met, the posters belonging to Horton were removed. However, it seems that according to the mayor of Montego Bay, Richard Vernon, good sense prevailed and order restored to the space, with reports showing that space was officially leased on the revenue board for a month by a member of Horton's team. "The fact that you paid is that you acknowledge that you err," Vernon stated in a comment to reporters. He, however, indicated that, as required, he would not be speaking on the matter of the judicial review since that is still before the courts. That stems from the fact that the opposition member involved in the matter are seeking the court to squash a decision taken by the corporation regarding political posters being placed within the municipality. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.